Whether you need to make small corrections to pitch or are looking for that obvious autotune sound, GSnap is an effect that can be used. It's free to download and can be used with many recording programs such as Audacity. First, we're going to look at how to install GSnap with Audacity, then we'll go over the controls and how best to use it depending on the sound you want to achieve. We'll start by going to the download page for GSnap and downloading the zip file that contains the effect. For Audacity, we'll want to use the 32-bit file. Now that the download is finished, we can go to the Downloads folder and extract the zipped folder. This gives us a .dll file that can be dropped into the Audacity plugins folder. We'll copy this file and paste in the plugins folder. Now we need to start up Audacity and enable the GSnap effect. This is down in the Add Remove Plugins section under the Effects menu. Now GSnap is set up and we're ready to use it with Audacity. This is a project of just speech, so there's nothing musical about it, but we'll use it as an example of how to use the different controls with the Autotune. So when you open the effect, there are a few controls that you'll want to know about. First, you need to select a scale. This option will be specific to the song and it depends what key it's in. Basically, it just tells the Autotune effect which notes to snap to when the pitch is off, so it will be in key. So you'll see at the top that there are controls for detection. These controls tell GSnap which frequencies are for the vocal so it can narrow down the part of the track to correct. Minimum and maximum frequency represent the frequencies of the vocals you want to control. Next, there's the threshold. This is used to prevent the effect from being applied to background noise when there is not vocals present. Finally, there's the speed control, which helps the effect determine when to be applied. Now that we've gone over detection, we'll take a look at some of the correction options. The first control is the threshold. This controls how far a note can be off and still get snapped to the scale. Next is amount, which determines how much correction is applied. Finally, the attack and release determine how quickly the note is snapped to pitch. The last set of controls for GSnap is MIDI, but we won't concern ourselves with these since it's not well supported with Audacity. First, I'm going to play the track without the Autotune applied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since we're only dealing with speech at this point, we're going to set the controls to the extreme so we can really hear the effect being applied. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can hear, the Autotune has been applied to the track. If you need more information on how to use this effect, I've gone ahead and posted a link to the manual in the video description. This covers many of the controls in more detail, as well as how to use MIDI if you choose to use a program other than Audacity. Thanks for watching this video on using GSnap Autotune in Audacity, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.